Hey guys, how's it going? Today here, the video you guys have probably been waiting for. Getting the disc hooked up to the 2290, the new to us Kraus. Then we have the old Brilliant Cultipacker back there that was pulled behind that John Deere. My pap's actually planting corn right now. He's going right out here if you can see him. He also mowed down first cutting alfalfa this morning, so a lot going on. I just got home from school. Don't have very many days of that left, but I'll be happy when I get out. So get this disc hooked up. Sure who the dummy was that backed up too far. Got her hooked up. Pap's already got this planted here. I'm getting her disc up. Probably gonna have to hit it more than once, usually twice. That's a trick. This 2290, it's a little hard pulling, but I don't know. It's a case, so we had a John Deere that was a little smaller than recommended on here. It wasn't pulling at all, but this case, oh, it'll pull it. This fill was already previously disced. I think my dad and Pat both disced a little bit. So my first time running this disc, but they beat me to run it. Getting her done. Guess we'll get out and set the camera up and check on things, make sure everything's still together. Yeah, it's doing a decent job breaking up. Still got some clumps here, but the main reason we want to disc this is because the disc before the John Deere disc did not do a very good job leveling out, so our fields are kind of uneven, like see right here. But that's just a bit of a low spot there in the field. So the idea of this disc here is it's got to level it out more. Guess what time it is? It's drone time. stuff that you find in your field. It's a piece of a baler belt. Broke a belt on the round barrel last year in this field whenever we were making the corn fodder off of it. And evidently we didn't get this piece right here or something. This tractor pulls the disc, but in some places you gotta lift it up a little bit in the wet spot, especially in the waterways. Slam wet in there. But now here on the flat like this, I'm sure there is a little bit of wheel slippage, but you're gonna have that with two-wheel drive unless you have goals or front wheel assist. Hopefully when we get the 2294 back soon, we won't have to do this, because not having that wheel slippage like that, you gotta save time and fuel. It's not quite as hard on the tractor. I'm pretty sure Pap got this top field all planted. He's coming back. He must have a little more to do yet. Sure that this piece will have to get worked over another time to level it out good. Where you got the clumps. Neighbors that are over there baling hay, it looks like. Really cloudy out. I don't know if there's calling for rain or not, but looks like it might be raining up in the valley up there. We're getting her done though, so that's always a plus. Getting started a little later this year, but that don't always mean anything, because last year we got started later. We had decent weather and it's still a good crop to take off. The cultipacker is actually 16 foot and this disc here is 18 foot. So you're living a foot on each side away there, but as you can see, it's still doing a good job. The ideal thing that we have a cultipacker that would be bigger than your disc, because sometimes you'll get a ridge in the field. But I honestly don't notice that too much with that John Deere disc. You'd always see a ridge in the field even though that there's a cultipacker there. So I went over this piece the second time here. As you can see, it actually worked up pretty decent. I mean, there's some clumps there. It's probably a little wet, but I mean, see what tomorrow brings. It probably will get planted if we don't get too much rain tonight. It's actually raining right now. It's kind of sticking to the packer a little bit, but Pap got this whole field up here planted, the offsets, and then that little piece down there. This piece will need planted, this piece right here, and then on down there on the flat we'll get planted sometime too, but I think we're going to disc that piece up, the flat, before we plant. There's a little piece that runs out along the flat that we farmed with the flat. We actually put in alfalfa right after I spread manure on it, so that'll take probably a couple acres out of that there. Dad's gonna come get me here soon. We gotta work this end off a little bit more, and other than that, I'll be done for the night. Surprised all the more it's raining and as foggy it is along the mountain. Looks like we might get some more though.